This is just a short section to introduce a type of puzzle, which is built on the sort of image manipulation code we've been doing. So the idea is there's a picture of some mystery object, and the red, green, and blue values in the image have just been messed up in some way. And so what you need to do is write code to fix the red, green, and blue values, and so reveal the original image and see what it is. So here is an example I'm going to do here. This is the so-called gold puzzle. And the idea, so there's some object is shown here. And what's happened with this is that, first of all, the green and blue values in the image have been just set with random values between 0 and 255. And actually, if you look at it, so it gives it kind of a snowy appearance. And you can kind of see there's some pixels where the green is very high, some pixels where the blue is very high that just look blue or green. And then there's these sort of turquoise pixels scattered through. So those are cases where both the blue and the green are high. So that's one level of mess up in this image. The other thing that's happened is that the image that we want to recover, it's in the red values. In fact, it's exclusively in the red values. The green and blue are just sort of garbage. But the values have been divided by 10, so they're very dark. So kind of what we're seeing here in the obscure version is there's a dark red image behind there, and it's been covered with this sort of bright, random green-blue snow, so we can't see it. So what we want to do is write code to fix it. So let me start off here. So as usual for these, I'm going to start off with just a blank text area to just write the code. And then down here, there's a show solution button. So if you want to visit this page and try it yourself, you can get the code that way. All right, so the first thing I want to do, so here's what it looks like. If I just run it, right here, the loop is empty. So if I run it, we just get the puzzle image raw. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'll say pixel.setGreen 0. I'm going to punch out the green values. I'm just going to get rid of them, and we'll see what we get. All right, so now, well, it's better. Now we just have this blue snow. We've at least gotten rid of the green snow. So I'll get rid of the blue snow as well. So I'll say pixel.setBlue 0. We'll try that. All right. So I've gotten rid of the snow, but now the problem is that the image, which is in the red values, it's just so dark we can't see it. So it's technically there, but it's invisible. So what I need to do is scale it back up, right? It's down there, I just need to make it brighter. So I'll say pixel.setRed of pixel.getRed. And it looks a little bit like the 5, 10, 20 puzzles here. So I'm gonna, in this case, it was, the instructions say that it was scaled down by a factor of 10. So I'll scale the red back up by a factor of 10. There we go. So that is the solution image. So this is a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge, as seen from the San Francisco side. Now, it's a little, obviously it doesn't look quite right. What's happened is that because the data is exclusively in the red, even when we recover it, it just looks red. I mean, what's happened actually is this is essentially a black and white image. And normally those are shown on a sort of a black to white spectrum. In this case, the image is being shown on a black to red spectrum. So it is the right image, but it has this red cast. For this section, we're going to say that's good enough. You can see what it's supposed to be. In a later section, I'll show how to fix that and get it to look like a proper black and white image.